Hey guys, thanks for joining us here at Alpha Investors Club, where today we will be reviewing AirPod cryptocurrency. What is AirPod? AirPod aims to transform the travel and napping industries using blockchain technology. AirPod will launch a series of AirPod units at airports, hotels, public spaces, bus stations, railway stations, and other locations around the world. You can book an AirPod to enjoy a quick nap, charge your electronics, or work while still being in a public space. AirPod will use blockchain technology to complete the pod rental process. The AirPod team believes blockchain will allow faster, cheaper, and more transparent transaction processing. How does AirPod work? Each AirPod is a private capsule style unit designed to be installed in public spaces. Some of the public spaces where an AirPod could be installed include airports, hotels, railway and bus stations, shopping centers, offices, and more. Overall, AirPod has identified 10,000 plus possible locations for its products worldwide. The pods are also designed to be slick and futuristic looking, which means they'll be eye-catching but not out of place at locations around the world. The team describes their AirPod as an ideal solution for people who are seeking an area to relax, sleep, work, or have fun in privacy while still in a public space. AirPod will use blockchain technology to facilitate the pod rental process. You can rent an AirPod using AirPod tokens, APOD. AirPod will also use blockchain to facilitate the development of decentralized apps. The primary goal of the decentralized app platform will be general management, economic overviews, and control of the individual AirPod units. Decentralized apps will enable complete transparency while allowing AirPod to control and grow its business. AirPod development stages. AirPod's development will be separated into three stages, including stage 1, grow distribution and expand customer base. The first goal of AirPod will be to install units at international airports, then market units for rent. During the first stage, AirPod will also implement the APOD utility token that will be used to build and boost the in-platform ecosystem. Stage 2, decentralized application platform or DApp using blockchain technology. The second stage will allow ICO contributors to convert APOD tokens in exchange for the right to participate in profits generated by an AirPod unit for an indefinite period of time, thus establishing a profit sharing relationship. Users will have the opportunity to manage units, then collect fees from each unit in APOD tokens. Stage 3, self expanding real business economy supported by crypto infrastructure. The third goal of AirPod is to reach as many installation locations as possible, allowing the public to be part of the self-expanding business. New users will be encouraged to participate in the platform and earn APOD tokens in exchange for managing AirPod locations worldwide. How to rent an AirPod capsule. Anyone will be able to rent an AirPod capsule. The rates of each capsule will be expressed in a local fiat currency of the country in which the pod is stationed. Prices for AirPod hubs will vary between different locations due to airport commissions, management and cleaning service cost, internet connection cost, and other expenses. The price of each pod can be modified once per month. It will be expressed as a price per renting hour. The minimum renting period is 1 hour, and the smallest time increments will be 1/2 hour or 30 minutes. Customers can choose to rent the AirPod using APOD tokens or their local fiat currency. You can check the availability of each AirPod hub on site. You can also rent remote AirPod hubs from anywhere using the app. AirPod sleeping pods for travel and napping industry features. AirPod isn't some cramped and comfortable prison cell. It's a luxury environment that is marketed as such. The company describes it as a human recovery unit where anyone can escape from their surroundings for a brief period of time. You can nap, do work, or just hang out in the pod. The pods come fully equipped with anti-stress technology and other features, including anti-stress technology. The AirPod will have anti-stress technology that will be therapeutic and revitalizing for human mental and physical recovery, specially designed for tired people, explains the AirPod white paper. The anti-stress technology will include features that target your sense of smell, vision, and hearing. Mold production. AirPod has partnered with a company capable of producing several pod molds in each month. Once the mold is produced, the company can make up to 2 AirPod frames per day from each mold. With 4 molds, they can produce 1,000 AirPod frames in 125 working days. Glass on the left, right, and top. Each pod will have glass on the left, right, and top. The glass will reduce noise and will be fully stained on the outside. People inside the pod will be able to see out, although those outside the pod will not be able to see in. AirPod has partnered with a Croatian company called Lipik Glass to produce the glass for the pod. AirPod interior padding and noise insulation. AirPod has partnered with Boxmark to provide high-class upholstery leather in each pod. The seat. AirPod aims to separate itself from every other sleeping pod on the market by investing significant time into seat design. Vibrating plate. AirPod will have a vibrating plate that will revolutionize the way we listen to music and watch movies, explains the official white paper. Air conditioning. Each AirPod will have an air conditioning unit and a HEPA filter. High-speed Wi-Fi. Pods will come equipped with high-speed Wi-Fi as well as free access to Amazon Fire TV. Self-disinfection LED system. Pods will disinfect between users using a self-disinfection LED system. So AirPod is a unique project that seeks to deliver relaxation pods into airports and public spaces around the world. The company is one of several competing in the public pod marketplace. AirPod aims to differentiate itself from the competition with its luxury pod experience. The company will also have therapeutic features and target your senses. AirPod is also unique because it uses blockchain technology and a cryptocurrency called APOD to manage bookings. And to learn more about AirPod and how it works, you can visit online today at air-pod.io. The company's token sale begins in March 2018. So thanks for tuning in and be sure to join our Alpha Investors email list, alphainvestors.club. Stay tuned for our next review.